Hey everybody. Sorry I'm a tad bit late, I realize. Welcome. Hey Top Hat. Hey Vivicil. Hey Poncho Hamster. Oh man. Time sure passes, doesn't it? Welcome. Come on in. Hey Void Shadow. It's been a while. Hey Sam. Glad you all could make it. Okay. Cool. Listening to Christmas music, didn't listen to July excuse for... Oh, okay. Sure, whatever. You listen to whatever music you like, Top Hat. I ain't judging. So, I have decided I wanted to make another building style similar to this one down here. So this building, for example... this is like one of the first buildings on the Disc City itself. And so I kind of wanted to like do something similar, but like I couldn't really think of what I wanted to do, because like these buildings are on the cardinal directions, and I realized that I didn't actually have anything on the diagonal directions. So I decided I was going to start making something that'll go on all four perfect diagonals in this. So yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool. Sometimes you can't wait till Christmas. Ah, well, yeah, I can't necessarily blame you, yeah. Welcome back, Poncho Hamster. What's, cursed emerald block rings? What makes it... What makes it, cursed? And no, I was using glowstone because it looks like gold. I liked the appearance versus, well, not. Oh, wait, no. Let me do this. And I don't care how old it looks, I just want it to have a certain aesthetic. And I liked the glowstone on emerald. It just was appealing, you know? I don't know how else to put it. Like, some things are just really fucking cool. Yeah, no? So yeah. Literally, those are the only buildings that have a shocking green color of emerald. Well, yeah, that's true. It's the only one. And to be fair, it's meant to be shocking because it's the cardinal directions. Those are the four main hub stations. If you look, you know, out over here. Oh, and also I moved all the entrances. I pasted this effect over all the entrances about a day or so ago, just to sort of help complete the feel. So yeah, these hub entrances, you know, these are the exits to the disc itself. Like, you have to go through one of these central hub buildings, otherwise you're not going anywhere, basically. You're stuck on the disc. This is the only entrance and exit from the entire complex, is to here. And then you can go out into the big bad open-end environment. And so, yeah, a location that pops, that like draws your attention because it's different from everything else, that's very much the point. If I didn't make it that way, you would be just like, oh, well, what's this building? Oh, it's just like every other building. But no, it's not like every other building on purpose. So yeah, I'm glad it's stood out to you, though. Am I making a giant obsidian pillar act 1 on the main island? No. This is another building. I have no reason to make a pillar that's just a pillar. I'm going to make it a building. I'm going to build it and then ding it. Because then it'll be a building. Oh my god, I'm so fucking clever. Anyway, enough of that. Or honeycomb. Ooh, honeycomb does look good, but honeycomb was too new for when I built that building. I was actually in the process of building that building right there on 2B2T when we got found. So glowstone was my only option back then. Hey Nile, what's up? Welcome. How has life been treating you? You all back in school, I take it? I'm sure everybody's back in school now. But that's just how it is. I kind of wanted to put some big gold bands on this, and this, in my opinion, even though honeycomb does have a sort of golden color to it, it's a deeper, richer gold with like very orangey, you know, stuff to it. I still think glowstone looks better in terms of gold overall, especially from a distance. Because I kind of wanted it to be something like that, maybe? Well, I could always change it, I don't know. Weekend you have to go back. Oh, I'm sorry, Jean-Pierre. Not quite a couple more weeks and then you start. Wow. Well, good. At least you're still kind of in the clear, I guess. Okay, let's see how that looks. Oh, well, see, now it's also duller because there's no light. So I can't really, like, do it this way. I have to, like, space it out with something, you know? Undo. I prefer the glowstone. Sorry, it's just my preferences. Oh, wait. Let's do it like this. Oh, perfect. It's almost like a giant screw. I kind of like that, actually. And I'll put some sort of a glass detail. Yeah, I don't know. The weeks leading up to are the worst because the ads, those ads are the most stressful. You get lots of ads for this? Hey, Dirty D, how are you? You left school many years ago. Well, I mean, most people are not that old, unfortunately. Unless you mean you dropped out or something. And I tell you, I've nearly dropped out 2 or 3 times myself. I know the stresses, I know the feeling. So yeah, it's just, you know, it is what it is. Best thing about coming back to school a week before than otherwise is vacation start too. Your semester ends in November the 25th, really? Okay. Well, good. You get out a somewhat tiny bit earlier than everybody else. So at least you got that going for you, I don't know. Okay. Now for the fun part. Who all got to see Kane Pixels' newest video last night? Oh my god, it was amazing. Spoilers. I'm not gonna like be too concerned with it. Just, you know, I'm gonna go full force here in like 5 seconds. So, you know, you've been warned. Spoilers and all that. So yeah, oh my god, that video was dope. Like, holy shit. That poor girl or woman or whoever she is, whoever this person is who's gotten trapped, another poor soul to become a creature of the beyond or the abyss or whatever the fuck. Whatever the hell these things are. Oh my god. It just kinda... Oh, you graduated in 1989. Jesus Christ. That was the year I was born. Well, at any rate. So yeah, wow, that guy, Kane, is just insane. I'm so happy I got to to see this series take off. It's just something else. Whoops. Go back. There we go. Oh man, yeah. This series though, holy shit. It's just something else. Okay, then I also want to put some lighting here. Just to kind of give it a little extra oomph. But yeah, I don't blame you for playing Minecraft dirty. 48 is the new 18. Seemingly, yeah. But hey, good for you. You know, I play Minecraft and I'm a good deal older than most. I've only ran into a handful of people overall. In like the 12 and a half years I've been playing Minecraft, I've only run into about 5 people who I know for a fact are a good decade to 3 or 4 decades older than me. And I mean, that's saying something. Most people are terminally online Zoomers. Oh, fuck it, I'm not gonna make a pattern, I'm just gonna make it all a giant window. Oh, but yeah. So what all have you done in your however long? Looks like Space Invaders. Yeah, I wasn't really, like, planning anything with it. I was just sort of making whatever came to mind. I don't like it so much. So anyway, so how long have you been playing for, Dirty D? Hope it's not been too long. Or else you'll be playing it for the rest of your life like me. Although the odds are good you're probably already going to be playing it for the rest of your life. I have no hope of ever getting away from this game. It's already too late. Save yourself. Do you know Varga? Oh, you know Varga. Really? Are you Varga's... Came out on console and PC 2016. Oh, okay. Why did you just quit, Top Hat? I don't know. Why did you quit? That's up to you, man. I can't answer that. Anyway, yeah, so you know Varga Girl, huh? Okay. Yeah, I knew her from 2B2T. I started playing in early 2010. So I've at least managed to have a reasonably long, you know, leg up on everybody else in terms of, like, raw experience. I can remember when all you could do to play Minecraft was to play it on the shitty little Java applet that you would run from the Minecraft.net website, and that was it. Man, those were the days. Simpler times, you know? You're friends with Varga James? Okay, well good. They're a decent group of people. They were always interesting to talk to, if nothing else. Okay. There we go. That's kind of more along the lines of what I was going for. So yeah, anybody else here have watched Kane Pixels' newest horror creation? Because if so, what did you all think about it? Oh, hey, Stone Cold Killer. Gonna head off, wanted to pop in. Okay, take care, Nile. You haven't, you should watch it. It is absolutely nuts. It was so good, wasn't it, Jean-Pierre? Oh my god, it was just absurdity. But in like a good way. I can't even begin to explain how absolutely nuts it was. And then the follow-up little secret video, that seemed to be like a I don't know how to put it, like it was copying the real world location, I think. Like, I don't know. Hopefully we get a decent explanation somewhat soon. But I don't know, we may not. 4. Nope. There we go. So yeah, it's everything Kane has made has been amazing. Oh, I know. The whole well, first of all, okay, I'm just gonna, like, if you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it. I'm gonna start spoiling it. So yeah, one of the first major things that I noticed, I had to watch it twice just to make sure I got everything. There was a part where she's being chased by the monster toward the end, where she ends up going over a threshold, but it looks like it's a sizable gap of a threshold. And we saw the kid in the first found footage video. We saw him kind of also experience a threshold like that. So I gotta wonder, is there some sort of a process, or like, is there something more going on with like how rooms are spaced? What vid? Stone Cold, or it's Kane Pixels' newest video. Can't remember the year Minecraft came out on console. That's when it started. Oh, that was yeah, 2011. But yeah, the newest Kane Pixels video. Anyway, and so she runs over this threshold, and it makes sense because, you know, there is a structure to how the Backrooms works. It's very weird and almost seemingly nonsensical, but I guarantee you it follows a logic of some kind. I just wouldn't know what that logic is off the top of my head. And so we, when we see found footage in the first found footage that Kane Pixels came up with, in that video, Kane or the kid or whoever the cameraman is comes up across this big chasm area with seemingly about as much space between, you know, the hole he was trying to, or the rest of the corridor rather, and then it was this big, large chasm of just like holes and doors all along the length of the chasm, up above and below and on, you know, eye level, everywhere. And so he comes up to this and he's like, whoa, I can't cross that. And at a point in this latest video, this woman jumps across, like, I don't know, maybe it would have been only like a block wide, so a gap of only like that long. And so she just kind of, in her haste, she jumps over it and then continues on her way. And I gotta wonder, is that relevant to something? Because it's weird. It's a somewhat, I don't know, similarity, a somewhat, it makes sense, I guess. I don't know. It's so strange. And then obviously the ending is so open-ended. Or maybe not open-ended, but it's like... It's its own crazy new thing. I don't know. It's so wild. I don't know where to start. I can't even. All I hope is that it's hope it ends up being it pans out and goes into something or becomes something, you know, more important later. I don't know. There's definitely a greater threat of some kind. It's wild. And I've got to wonder, is the Backrooms area itself sentient to some degree? Because like this place seems to have, like I said, rhyme and reason to it, but no real overt intention. But is that maybe wrong? Maybe the area is alive to some degree and is maybe not like eating its hosts, but is actively trying to kill its hosts. I don't know. Oh shit. Overwrote that on accident. I get the feeling this place, there's more to it than meets the eye. Like, she was wandering around and noticing how weird, like, the furniture and the overall vibe of the place. And yeah, it's definitely weird. But I gotta wonder, is it weird with a purpose? Theory is that the Backrooms is evolving because it's so empty at first, but now has different types of rooms and furniture. That would actually probably coincide with what we saw in the first episode. Because in that episode, the kid wanders into so many different areas that are just like vastly different from one another. And I gotta wonder, is there a deeper point? I don't know, it's just strange. The ending with the Green Goblin coming through, yeah, that was wild. Gotta wonder what that's all about too. I think she got like teleported out of there or something. She's in either a new section of the Backrooms or... Ooh, what if that's what happens in the Backrooms when something is coming through in Kane Pixels' Backrooms? If something is emerging into the Backrooms itself, what if that's the effect that bleeds through, you know? Everything literally crumbles and melts away. Wouldn't that be wild? It's evolving because it's empty? Yeah. The end, the cameraman gets turned into the danger spaghetti stuff? No, I don't think so. Maybe at the end of the first found footage. I think at the end of the first found footage, he gets, just, you know, killed. That poor kid just bites the bullet. But I think the woman at the end of this most recent found footage, I bet she's in a different area or maybe even in a different time. So let's think back to informational video. In informational video, we see that wayward employee gets separated away on purpose from the rest of his, group. When that happens, some sort of like erasure or almost like King Crimson's time skip or whatever. And it just sort of flashes him forward several months. So I've got to wonder, did maybe something similar to happen to this lady? Is she maybe, in a different area now? Or perhaps the whole place ate her? Although I doubt it's that simple, It didn't feel simple to me. There's so much more going on here. I'm just wondering how deep the rabbit hole is ultimately going to go. Because this kid, this Kane guy, he is something else. He is thinking several moves ahead, and I like that. But at the same time, I've got to wonder what the ultimate end goal is. What's our finale going to look like, Do we even get a finale? What does the end look like? And I know Kane has said he has many, many years more content planned, and that's fine. But that still begs the question, like, what is the conclusion to all of this? New music should just be the Backrooms trying to mock our music. Ooh, yeah. That would actually be a really smart idea. Warp Chairs is trying to study the outside world and mimic it. I don't know. Love to see how the Backrooms alters with time and skips you to the furniture, or to the future. Should be able to skip you into the past. No, that is not how that works, Top Hat. In physics, you can go to the future just fine. But in physics, going to the past is explicitly forbidden. Oh, shit. Going to the future is consistent with causality. Going to the past defies causality. So no, you will not be able to just go to the past. But that isn't to say that there isn't some, greater purpose to it. Actually, I think I'm just gonna put that like that. So yeah, I don't know. It's wacky. It is so wacky. I love it. I'm honestly just like eager for the next one, I don't even care at this point. I just want the next one to come. I hope we don't have to wait another... Oh, damn, it's been 2 months. Holy shit. Well, I hope we don't have to wait another 2 months for the next installment of our beloved series. But who knows? We'll have to just let things take their course. Anyway, oh yeah, warping out of reality with taking the wrong step. Yeah, I gotta wonder what's up with the no clipping too. The mechanism by which everybody is no clipping. There's got to be something to that. Hey Goose, how are you? Do you know how many blocks I've used so far? Oh, it's well over it's getting close to 10 million, I'm sure. I don't know. I've not actually looked. We will do another diagnosis at 200. So, probably by the end of the year or the beginning of next year, we will know how many more millions of blocks I have used. But not until then. Have fun, gotta go. Watch Dr. Zombie. Okay, take care, Dirty D. Thanks for coming out, man. Could it be that how far you go into the back room correlates with how far you warp into the future? That's another thing. The possibility of the back rooms as a whole just kind of having a wacky sense of time. I don't know. I equate wandering in the back rooms to wandering around. What the fuck? Why does it keep doing that? It keeps culling out that chunk. That's so weird. Anyway, I equate it to like wandering around in the desert with no water or food or anything, and you don't realize just how dangerous the area is because of how barren and vast it is. Does this game get how many blocks I've placed with World Edit? No, it does not. Pretty sure that it doesn't. It does not care about that. Yeah, these items are all obviously not even remotely accurate. Like, only 8,400 smooth quartz blocks? This number needs to be higher too for quartz stairs. And only 32,000 quartz pillars? Really? Like, no, that is incredibly inaccurate. So yeah, no, this is worthless. Quartz block was only 83,000. There are millions and millions of blocks here. Like, how could it only be 83,000? That's not even slightly correct. And also, that doesn't factor in anything I placed in survival mode on 2B2T. From the world's perspective, all this was already here. So yeah, it's just wild. What the fuck isn't there a search bar and stats? Because Mojang is stupid. Okay. Yeah, okay. I know what I want to do with this place. I know how I want to make this place now. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm going to separate off the uppermost area. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, crap. I didn't indent this 2 blocks. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird how the Backrooms isn't, like, sensible, I guess is the word. Like, it obviously doesn't feel like it knows where to put things, whatever it's imitating. I like the idea of it all being some sort of warped amalgamation of real life things. But I also don't like the fact that it doesn't seem to like be going anywhere. Like, I don't know, maybe we've just not seen a good setup to it yet, and I'm just being silly. It seems to be beyond our comprehension. You're not wrong, Jean-Pierre. It's all very freaky in how it behaves. I guess, like I said, I just want more answers, and I want them now. That sort of thing. I'm so direly curious. Okay. Now, let's get oh wait. Oh well, no, that'll work. Okay. Yeah. This building has vents. And in all honesty, I don't know. Actually, maybe I should have put those diagonally. Because this building is on the diagonal. Yeah. Doesn't it randomly generate rooms and the rooms change? Yeah, it kind of seems to be that way, Jean-Pierre. It doesn't really care. It doesn't seem to have a rhyme or a reason to some of it. It almost feels like everything in the Backrooms is something of a beta test. Or like trial and error, you know? Nothing there is meant to be... Like, it's not the full thing. You know what I mean? It's just an imitation for the sake of trying to get the imitation right. To eventually make something that is comparable to the final product. You know, an actual bedroom, an actual chair, an actual sofa. In all honesty, that sofa that woman passed looked pretty sofa-like. Like, I didn't see anything inherently wrong with it. And that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. That's what it feels like to me. Like this is a test run. Now, where does the test run end, I wonder? Or does it end at all? What are we talking about? Your lost Vincente? We were talking about the Backrooms. Specifically, Kane Pixels' newest video on the Backrooms. He released a new one last night, and it's a smash hit. It's like 13 on trending. It was so good. So suspenseful, too. I feel like it's definitely going somewhere. You know, all of this is leading up to something. As far as, you know, storytelling and things of that nature are concerned. But that it feels as though this isn't the kind of story. It's a Lovecraftian horror in that you shouldn't get attached to the protagonist or protagonists because their fate is in the hands of a cruel and uncaring god that has zero chance of ever, you know, you are but a mote of dust, a speck of dust in the universe, that kind of feel. And as a result, nothing is even slightly likely to end up, you know, nothing good will occur if you mess with some of this stuff. But that, like many eldritch horror stories, the thing doing whatever it is just doing it because that's its natural instinct. It's not doing it explicitly to torture people. In which case, I've got to wonder, is the Backrooms itself alive? In some weird, twisted sense of the term, alive. Is it really more of a... I mean, I hate to use the word entity, but, you know. Eldritch? No, Eldritch. Eldritch. Eldritch means alien, foreign, unknown, strange. You know, bad. Basically. I get the feeling that it's not too happy to have people poking around in it. It feels very, you know, stay out-ish. Oh shit. I just suddenly realized. Well, I guess I can paste without error. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see if this goes any further, or if it's just going to be a loose collection of stories framed around async. Because I think it's not going to have, you know, your standard story structure of you have these characters and they all end up having to, you know, try to achieve this or that goal and blah, 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 blah. I'm fairly certain this is more of a what will this person do when isolated and alone? Because that's essentially the founding principle of the Backrooms. When you're isolated and alone in this seemingly endless desert, because the Backrooms, in my opinion, would qualify as a desert of some kind. It makes sense that, you know, it's an incredibly dangerous survival situation, if nothing else. So how do people react in this? You know, you're not just alone. Well, actually, you're not alone because those creatures exist. So maybe it's just always going to be a story of how does this crazy thing factor into this crazy thing, factor into this crazy thing, and then slowly we'll get more and more answers. But like the overarching point is not a conflict or a group of people or a goal, as much as it is to see the cause and effect of this thing or this place existing. Because if the Backrooms is alive, then it's like technically humans would have come into contact with extraterrestrial life in a way. Because, like, the Backrooms would be the first intelligent, you know, extraterrestrial or extra-dimensional life that, you know, they could possibly have stumbled across. There we go. So, yeah, I don't know, it's so wild. It really is. Okay, I'm thinking I'm just going to fill this internal section in with obsidian and then just not worry about it. Oh, I know. If I fill it all in with water and then convert the water into obsidian, that pretty well does it. Okay. Yeah, so liminal spaces. Oh man, but the space itself is the monster. Basically. There we go. So it's at your feet. No wonder. There we go. I kind of like the look of the water through the with the glass, so I might keep some of this. Yeah, I'll probably keep some of this. Shit. Maybe I should have done the fill command. That'll work. And then I'll just fix this uppermost area. Anyway, did I watch the long interview theory about Backrooms Kane tabbed? You never noticed the coughing. Oh yeah, I've noticed the coughing. Oh, and by the way, speaking of the coughing, I didn't get to see all the interview because while I was watching the interview, the new episode dropped. And I was too busy watching that, and then I got into a bunch of other stuff. So no, I didn't finish the interview. I need to, but I've just been busy, obviously. However, I have tomorrow off, so I will be finishing that, if nothing else, among other things. The coughing. Yes, I've noticed the coughing since basically informational video. And then somebody said it was also in found footage. I think it was. It didn't matter because the poor kid dies at the end anyway. Also, speaking of the coughing, the young woman we saw yesterday in the newest episode was coughing. She ran around the first, that pillar. And then the thing tried to jump scare her and jump out at her, so she kept running. And she goes back to, I want to say it was that slope going down. And at that slope, she started coughing. Or somewhere in there. And maybe a little before that, maybe a little after that. Regardless. Yeah, that woman is coughing too. The async employee who got separated, he was coughing. By the time he was... Oh shit, undo. By the time he was attempting to make it back, he was also coughing. Marv was coughing when he was waiting up in that little shaft to try to have his buddies rescue him. Marvin was coughing. There are a lot of people who basically... I think that has something to do with just being exposed in general. Even though they're wearing hazmat suits. That's the weirdest part. They're wearing hazmat suits. Why on earth would they be coughing? The kid and the young woman makes sense because they're open to the environment. But I don't know. It feels strange. Like the coughing is... It makes sense, but it shouldn't... It's more than it should be. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's not... I guess I'm just saying it doesn't make sense. The stanky wet carpet causes the cough? Well, yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay, then why does a person in full hazmat... How did they end up being exposed in such a way that they'd start coughing too? That's the issue. There are people who are coughing here who shouldn't be. There are people, unless their hazmat suits have been compromised in the course of running around. Because every single person who has developed a cough that we know of had been running around. The kid ran for his life in the first video because obviously. Woman ran for her life because again, obviously. Marv ran for his life because again, obviously. The only person who was coughing not having had to run for his life was the employee in information video. He didn't run anywhere. He panicked. Again, makes sense. But he was never pursued by anything. He was never chased, so he never had a reason to really haul ass. I did see a really interesting theory put forth that these monsters have amazing senses of smell and can easily track via a person's body odor and stuff and figure out where they are, which is how the young woman and I guess the kid couldn't necessarily lose their monsters. But Marv had no problem losing his because he was insulated. And I'm fairly certain the employee, even though we've not had confirmation on this to my knowledge, the employee in information video, he went to that makeshift farm area. And I'm fairly certain we heard some really heavy breathing. in whatever sort of farmhouse area. Whatever that was. And he didn't go on any further, so he didn't go explore, which was smart. Because that probably saved his life. How much you want to bet? Because he was wandering around for who knows how long. So he ended up lucking out like you wouldn't believe. I was kind of hoping the next video would, you know, make sense and go on to him, but I guess not. Okay. Place water with obsidian. And there we go. Oh wow, this is perfectly centered on top of a flotation ring. That's so cool. Okay, I want to fill this in as well. So who knows? Backrooms footage number 1 and number 2. Yeah, now we have number 2. Didn't used to be a 2. Not that I'm against it. Hell, I'd love to see a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, however many. Because, you know, there are just so many people who've gone missing. It would make sense to a large degree for there to be some number of people who've gone missing who have, you know, I don't know why they would all have cameras, obviously. Some of them would, some of them shouldn't. It's a bit weird. Not gonna lie. But at least I can kind of accept that of all the people who've gone missing, 1 or 2 of them might have had a recording device on them and would naturally have, you know, captured their adventure. Their harrowing, harrowing adventure. So I don't know. I just don't know. Till we get more info and we see more vids, we're just gonna have to play the guessing game. Which, you know, that's not too bad, really. Could be worse. Having it be somewhat open-ended in some fashion is just probably for the best, in all honesty. You don't want every single thing under the sun to be, you know, completely spoiled. Mike has tinnitus? What? You're gonna watch it now? Bye? Okay, yeah, good. I'm glad you're interested, Vincente. You take care, man. Enjoy it. It's such good stuff. Oh my god, it's so good. Your brain just went... I just don't know what to do. Think of that new video? Yeah. So apparently, going to separate areas is not really like separate areas, you know what I mean? There aren't any pool rooms or other levels. It just seems to be more mimicry from this from the rooms themselves, basically. Oh shit. So I gotta wonder, is there an intelligence or a force making this place advance, replicate, and imitate real-world environments? That's what's seemingly going on. But we don't know to what degree. So, like, who can say? I guess only Kane knows. But regardless, it's really cool. I just want answers because I'm impatient that way. Ah, but we can't help our nature, you know. Hey, Micah, how are you? Welcome back. So yeah, oh yeah, the car. Oh yeah, the car. That was another thing I wanted to point out. Hold on. City. place. Obsidian. Close to it. So the car. How much you want to bet that car had been sitting there for years? Actually, I'm going to look that shit up real fast. Because that shouldn't be too hard to discern. Provided the dates are accurately continuous. Yeah, okay. So, Backrooms report, where the survey team returns. They block off that one partition. The higher-up scientists review Marv's footage. Whoever this guy is goes and calls for, I assume, help, but I don't know who that is or what all that's about. They shutter off everything, and they shut the whole place down in anticipation for the presentation, which is the next video. And report takes place on May the 6th, 1990, and the unlisted video link is the car vanishing into the back rooms. If we are to assume, because both videos were uploaded on May 20th of this year, so they're contemporary. I knew there was a con word I was looking for. Okay, so if that is correct, that means the car disappeared on the day the survey team arrived back. Which means found footage 2 happens in 95. That car had been sitting there for 5 years. Which means that whoever was in that car, obviously they died of their wounds, which is just... Ugh. That's gotta... oh my god, that is so heartbreaking. Imagine you're in an ordinary, normal situation, and then suddenly, bam, you're in the back rooms. That you could clearly tell from the skid marks, the pilot of the car, or the driver of the car slammed on the brakes, but it didn't do shit to stop their collision. And they careened to what I assume was a near fatal accident, because you can tell that there was a bloody handprint on the wall, blood trail, and for whatever reason they went off, I assume yelling for help the whole way, and then fell into a room, fell asleep, and probably died of blood loss or some equally horrifying end. So yeah, that whole area has been there for years. Now that also begs the question: how long does it take for these things to incubate? Those chairs, yeah, you imagine seeing similar shapes trying to sit. Oh, I know. The chairs are just wild. The farming implements in informational video were weird too. Oh, hey, Sprook, how are you? Yeah, we're discussing the Backrooms. Don't worry about the title. Don't worry about the title. The title is a psyop. Yeah. Yeah, the car. Oh, man, that poor thing. Oh, man. Is this the rooms based off of anything? We don't know. That's the problem. It's just something else. You want to see dash cam footage from the car? I doubt that the car would have dash cam. Hey, Mint GD, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Pull up a chair. We're just discussing the Backrooms, Kane Pixels' latest entry into his wonderful, masterful series. Maybe it became a thingy. Pretty sure the whole car, no clipped into the Backrooms, hit the wall, and the person crawled out and died. And yeah. That's what we assume happened. Blood trail led to the room with the monster, and there wasn't a clear body. I think the Backrooms turns people into the monster. Yeah, the bacteria seems to do that. We're really not sure. Yeah, I heard the girl say that too. Please don't be a dead body. Please don't be a dead body. I heard that too. But I mean, it's not like she didn't find a dead body. We're pretty sure that's what she found. It's just that this creature emerged from whatever. So, is it maybe this creature is the same one that chases the boy in found footage number 1? You think that's a possibility? Because I think it is. Although realistically it could have been the creature that chased Marv. Who the hell knows? There could be thousands of these things. And nobody would have any way to actually keep tabs on just how many of them there really are. So it's all a bit of a yikes kind of scenario, you know? The backrooms appear to be escapable, yeah, but we're not sure what that entails, or if you just have to be a lucky SOB and be close enough to the threshold that you can just get out, basically. I mean, after all, if you have access to the front door, yeah, of course you can get out. But, how absurdly cavernous is the rest of the backrooms? Is getting out via the threshold even realistic? If you're not literally an async employee. Because these people, they clip in such random places. Like, for example, the middle of the motherfucking highway on your way home from work. You know, how are you to reasonably react to that? How are you to deal with that? It's wild. So yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, no, Alpha. Oh my god. I messaged him before stream. Oh, cool. New Kane Pixels vid came out last night. Did you watch it? Or are you a square? And Alpha replies, I'm allegedly a square considering I don't know what that is. Oh my god. Just damn. F in the chat for Alpha. Holy shit. Like, I can't, I literally don't know how to parse that. Alpha, baby, honey. I trusted you. How could you betray me like that? No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, apparently he didn't know. Ah, well, he will learn soon enough. Jack, you remember the message to a certain individual about being a guest? Oh, no, I didn't remember. I'm sorry. I knew I would forget. Well, you know, nobody's perfect. I will, I'll just have to try and remember. No, let's move this down 60 blocks. Shit, that didn't go far down enough. Let's move it down 100. There we go. So yeah, just the backrooms really make this Kane Pixels story in particular. It just really makes your head spin, doesn't it? With all the crazy things that can be going on at any one time. Also, shit, I didn't make this large enough. Wait a minute. That should be the dead center. Did I not pick the right block? This should be in the center of these areas. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it should be in the center of all of that. Ah, shit. I hit my mic filter. Anyway, a Jack and Alpha IRL meetup? Who the hell knows? Probably when he gets married. I couldn't tell you. Anyway, do I have 2 monitors and the YouTube chat is on number 2? Yes, you guessed it. Only streaming Minecraft. No, I'm not looking at chat because I get tunnel visioned. I get tunnel visioned very easily and I do stuff. Oh shit. Oh, I see how it... Okay, I see how it went wrong. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. I should probably have a second... Am I gonna marry him? No. Another person has already taken him. It is too late for me. 1, maintain selection without error. Anyway, but yeah, it's wild how much one can make a story that just boggles the mind like that. No. Anyway, so yeah, is it that I've not been like super reactive to anything you all have been asking me? And it reminded me to message a certain individual. Okay, thank you, Rilayani. I will do that. I haven't watched a single video of the Backrooms. Really? Oh man, that's so disappointing, Poncho Hamster. No. Alpha doesn't want to do it. I do want to do it. I just don't want to go all the way to where he lives. He's so fucking far away. But if it's for his wedding, that's a different matter. I will do that. You know, a wedding is its own thing, you know? That's a thing of beauty. You gots to respect that. Now then, Alpha needs to get married first to ensure that I'm still... I mean, I guess. I'm not really worried about it or anything. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut into this some way. Oh shit. Ah, okay. Yeah, this is the bit I trim off then. Oh wait, fuck. Undo. Or redo. There we go. Anyway, yeah, Alpha wanted to invite Fit to, I don't know if I should say or not. Yeah, in fact, I'm not gonna just because. I don't want to, like, jinx anything. But yes, Alpha was gonna have him there. Place obsidian with glowstone. Liminal spaces, the Backrooms came from little... What? Yes, we know. Oh, glowstones. Fucking... I hit the S key to move back, and what's it do? It interprets that as a command. Okay. All right. Perfect. And now this is in the dead center, right where I wanted it. Right there. Right there. Perfect. Okay, now I just have to find the right height. And that'll do. Oh, wait, no shit. I gotta do up here. Fit as a guest. Ooh, yeah, he just might. He just might be, because Alpha and Fit are actually good friends. Not just as like a gag or anything. Like, he actually does talk to Fit and hangs out, or not hangs out in real life, but like, you know, the two of them are in contact and don't mind, you know, having, they're bros to each other. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, anyway. Who's everyone's favorite singer? Mine is Hirasawa Susumu. The man who composed all the music for Berserk. Fit is legally allowed to marry people. You're not wrong. 73. Okay. So that's 72 plus 1. 72, so that's 36. So on the 37th block. $41. Okay, so we're too high. $37. Okay, so that's the exact halfway point. So from there to there is 37, and then from here all the way up to the top should also be 37. Gonna be the most famous photo scientist, or photo of the science where there's Einstein, Marie Curie, and it looks like scientific but 2B2T OGs. Oh yeah, that would be fucking awesome. Yeah, who are the most 2B2T person, whatever, or something like that. The only problem is I don't know that his wife will necessarily appreciate the whole 2B2T thing. She doesn't get 2B2T, from what I understand. Ah, well. Ah, Solvay Convention of 1929. I see what you mean. You have to say Harry Richmond, Al Jolson, and Jimmy Durante. Ah. XCC2 Fit Alpha and Jack on at the wedding. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Oh, throw in Yellowstone Joe. He lives in the area, apparently. That would definitely be interesting. Most intelligent picture of all time, I guess. I don't see how a picture holds intelligence, but sure. Is that a Minecraft stream you're smelling? No. It's your own rosy farts. Maybe. I couldn't tell you. How you, Roses? You doing okay? Okay, let's go... 20? Is that too large? What? Bastard. H-Sill. Oh, no wonder. Sea Lanterns, 20. Okay, cool. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Undo. Oh, doing great. Just taking along like usual. Nothing really all that important. New Kane Pixels video dropped last night. We were discussing that. That was really fun. Jack face reveal. Well, it'll be a face reveal to them. I'm not showing you guys that. Any of that. Now, I'm trying to figure out how best to, you know what? I might end up turning all of those glowstone rings there to stained glass. I don't know yet. That reminds you gotta watch the video. Oh, okay. Daily dose of internet. Ah. Face reveals are overrated. You don't get the hype. Yeah. Well. These people are hyping me up for it. Or not hyping, sorry. Or, clamoring for it. That's what I mean. No idea why. Okay. I really wish there was a light correction command of some kind. Just so that I could fix around the glass, but I don't know. Love this. Keep it up. Thank you, Niche. Okay, I actually kind of like that better. And then maybe... Yeah. I got an idea. From here... we go like that. Oh, that's perfect. I wasn't feeling it, and I was like, something's up. I gotta figure out how to make this not shitty. What do? I think that'll do. Although that does bleed through into the water, but I guess that's not too big of a deal. Hey, Aegeans, how are you? Expecting Jack to look like most average dude on Earth, probably right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly like... I don't know what you're expecting here, is what I'm saying. Like, you're in for disappointment, I hate to tell you. Peer pressure, oh, I know. So much peers, so many pressures. Oh. How could you people do that to me? I thought you loved me. I thought you adored me. Oh, I know what I should do. Well, first I gotta repair this. Face reveal at 1 million. No. No, you're not even getting that. I'll never forget when Alpha was like, when he came on to sort of be a bit of a guest star. He came on to my hardcore stream and I showed him my cats in hardcore and he's like, Jack, I'll give you $20 to kill one right now. And I'm like, no. No, sorry, I do not dance to your tune. I don't do that just because you're dangling something in front of me or what have you. It don't work that way. Okay. That's coming along. Now, okay, I'll arbitrarily designate this one as my starting point. Replace magenta stained glass with purple stained glass. Okay. It's subtle, hard to notice, but it should hopefully add up to something. Oh, wait. Actually, I don't need to even do that. Copy. So, okay. Paste without error. There we go. And I can just walk around like this and get everything in the order that I want. Awesome. Hopefully the every other block pattern adds up and it doesn't end up like having two purple columns next to each other or two magenta. Something like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works. Anyway, even though you do visit your grandma once a week, what now? Revealing your face online after accumulating an online presence is a double-edged sword. No, it's really stupid. It's not just a double-edged sword, it's a foolish idea. it never helps you. It can only at best do nothing, and at worst it can ruin your life. So like, no, I'm good. Jack is a 6'6" dude with a 10-pack and electric guitar based amp. I wish I could play guitar. I would totally play it. Oh, but unfortunately. Which hardcore episode was Alpha in? Oh god, I don't remember. It's been about a month and some change. So like, look back in like late June, mid to early July, somewhere in there, something like that. Alpha also sang the fight song. Yeah, he did. I forgot. That was a Minnesotan thing. I'll never understand you Minnesotans. Michael likes a life just like you like a father figure. Jesus. Don't be so harsh on you and him. I mean, yeah, it's the truth, but, you know. Me here's the perfect attendance. Your attendance is shoddy at best, Top Hat. You're here for Minecraft. But you haven't been paying attention in Final Fantasy IV. And where were you during Shadowrun, huh? Huh? That's what I thought. If I don't face reveal, how will a TikTok 14-year-old... I know, right? Make thirst... Oh, God. Well, first of all, I know better than to fall into a thirst trap, let alone a 14-year-old set-up thirst trap. So that ain't happening. Ever. And second of all, like... the fact that people fall for that shit is just so disappointing. That right there, I try to be as optimistic toward humanity as I possibly can be, but that right there kills me. Like, how people are just so depraved. Ah, good, it all added up. All right. Sweet. Okay. That's getting somewhere. I'm trying to make this a somewhat diagonal building so that it's in line. Because, see, this is the perfect diagonal coming off the center here, the very dead center of the build. And obviously I'm going with obsidian and columns of magenta purple alternating, like so. Oh shit, them's floating carrots. That is haram. Them's grown floating carrots. What? Shouldn't... Fucking hell. Oh god damn it, I got put in survival. Fuck. Anyway. Shouldn't, random ticks have uprooted these? Weird. Wow. Yeah, no, I didn't have floating, crops on 2B2T. Don't worry, folks, that didn't happen. There were no crops growing out of any obsidian. Like this. Oh, I know why these didn't grow. I was just like, I was thinking for a second, why did the wheat here grew, and then there were some other wheats that were floating. They grew, but why didn't these? Well, that's because these haven't been in loaded chunks. Sci-fi slugface, what? I'm not a fantasy geek. Uh-huh. Well, in that case, what kind of geek are you? I mean, really. Sadly, it hasn't died. Oh, I know. TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Oh. Double-edged sword only referred to something with negative. No, double-edged sword Aegean is something that can be positive, but can also be negative and is really kind of up in the air as to which it will be. But no, this is like talking to the police levels of stupid. Like, without a lawyer present, talking to the police can be a death sentence. You can get locked up, you can end up in, like, a court case that you've no idea existed. Any number of terrible things can happen. You never talk to the police without a lawyer present. Just because you're human and you can misremember. And by misremembering, you're fucked. They'll get you. And they won't know any better. They won't realize that you're just human and that you've genuinely misremembered. They will assume malice on your part, even though Again, you're human. You're gonna misremember. Like, come on, dog. What are you expected to do? Remember your whole life perfectly? You say anything to a cop in an official manner and it will definitely be used. Likewise, if you show your face and people know who you are, at best, most people just won't care and they won't use that or do anything with it. But most people, you know, some people are not good people. And therefore, yeah, you can have everything be compromised. Like, it's just bad. Really and truly, it's just a bad idea. Okay. Now, what to do down here? I could do another inlay light strip like that. I really like that look. But I don't know. What have I got to work with? You know, I've not used any quartz. I should probably do that. What crazy thingamabob can I make up? Anyway, man, you were so stupid when your policeman came to your car about broken headlight. Oh my god. Oh, Jayhawk. Oh my god, dude, you nearly got fucking locked up. There's no telling who you could have gotten. Or, yeah, who would have been there to, like, help you. Holy shit, you mouth off to a cop. That is really stupid. But know about running from the police. Well, I don't know that much. I only know that it's not a good idea. Don't ever run from the police. Just as a disclaimer. You cannot get away, like, especially in this day and age. I hate to say this, the time period in which a person is capable of getting away from the law and, like, not being found, that time is, like, over and done. I just don't think a lot of people have gotten the memo. So yeah, don't run from the police. Anyway, weird memory just came back as you were in Ingles Cafe. This fella came, you knew he didn't have a home, so you gave him, I think, $15 to start talking and say he was taking a cross-country trip. Really? A good kind of trip or a bad kind of trip? Like he didn't have a home or was just, like, willingly not staying in a place because he wanted to go cross-country? Because, like, I can understand the latter. I feel bad for him if it's the former. At any rate, hope he got something somewhere good. Not a good idea unless, yeah. Can I show us my saved hotbars? No, because they are out of date. There really isn't anything to show. Like, this is messed up for some reason. This is from Anarchy Skyblock, I think. This was from something else. remember what that's all about. Oh, this was from a mod. This is from Thaumcraft, I think. But unfortunately, Thaumcraft I didn't have installed, and now I don't know what that is, so yeah. Don't really have anything to, like, show off that's really super amazing or anything. You know what, instead, I'm not feeling the 3x3. Should be scared when you've done anything. By the way, police want you to think of them, of how a uniform setup kind of make you provoke some fear. Yeah, probably. I'm sure that's a psychological tactic to help, or to get people to, you know, talk, cooperate, etc. Have I played Deltarune? No, I haven't. I was waiting for it to finish. I don't want to play it in increments. I want to play it as is. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that better. Oh man, oh no. Oh, shit. I hate it when yawns do that. They just come over you and there's nothing you can do about it. Anyway. Have a neighbor named Max. He's a veteran. Had a heart attack like every... Oh my god. Oh, I feel so bad for him. I hope he does alright. Like, I hope he doesn't die because of said heart attacks. That's bad. Took the trains through most of the country. Ah, okay. Well, then he's probably just enjoying himself. If he has enough money to ride the fucking trains... Trains are really expensive. Like Amtrak used to be upwards of $50, $70, something like that. Way I read out the messages makes your dyslexia look like above average reading skill. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I'm a little wary when I read out messages. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm about to say, because I don't know what any of you have said. So, like, I kind of have to tread lightly and learn to read ahead before saying it, and then read it. But that kind of makes me stutter, stop, and makes me sound like a robot to a degree, and, you know, fair enough. If I'm not too distracted, what I'm saying is generally good stream of conscience, but... At the same time, that will get me in trouble. And I'm afraid, you know? I'm afraid of what anyone will say or do. Because you just never know. You just never know. Okay, I kind of want to put some stairs in it. But where? Oh yeah, the trains in America are absurdly expensive. If you're European and you're used to easy, cheap train rides that are like, bam, they're back, 5, 10 euros, whatever, that shit does not exist here in the States. You will never... Trains aren't too expensive here. They're the main way of transportation. Well, yeah, that's why they're not too expensive. But here, how far? Let's see. Train from... Well, first of all, there are not that many train track routes that you can use these days. Let's see here. City of New Orleans, Chicago, Memphis, New Orleans is on Amtrak. This is... It's not giving me a price. Shite. Lower upper level coach class. How the fuck much? Oh my god, you gotta enter in so much stuff. September 16th, why not? Let's go. September 20th to to the 30th. From no matching station? New Orleans, come on, we were just talking about this. New Orleans to Memphis. Okay, it's $51 rooms. Oh my god, coach is 50, rooms are $240. And it's a 9-hour 5-minute trip from New Orleans to Memphis. Jesus. Like, New Orleans to Memphis is not that far. I can drive that in less than half a day. But then that's driving. So I don't know. It's trains are absurd in the US. They are not a good form of transportation in the United States. Let me you know. Let me just make sure we're all on the same page with that one. $76, okay. Gotta go. Okay, take care, Jean-Pierre. Boston trains are $350 or $3.50 one-way ticket if you get the student discount. If it's in the city, that's different. But this guy is riding cross country. That's the difference. Unless he's got like a discount of some kind up his sleeve. Met a guy on Main Street one day who a Korean war vet. Jesus. Actually, one of the guys that saw Al Jolson his last tour. Okay. Before he died, he talked about it an hour. Okay, cool. I'm glad you met someone who shares your passion. Who did the Americans force to build the railroads? Various people. Yeah, those ethnicities too. Well, I mean, the U.S. is way larger than the entire continent of Europe, so the distances are shorter. That's true. Distance definitely factors in. But like, you have to understand that it's not common to ride the trains here. It just really is not a common thing. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Ooh, I like that better. Oh yeah, I definitely like that better. And then I can do some slab trickery. Here we go. Now then, nursing home causes Alzheimer's. Got really bad. He cried about someone he knew for so long because they were together for 45 years. Man, God, that is so harsh. Why do you live in Mexico? And ironically, Poncho, doesn't that constant orange tint get tiring? I would think the drug cartels would be just a little bit more tiring than the orange tint. But hey, what do I know? Okay, I like that. Now, how best to merge it around this, if at all? All right, that'll do. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's a good little motif there, and then I'll do, so that's 2 from the top. 1, 2. Okay, so that's on the 3rd. So I'll do a final one down here. Now then. Yeah, it's almost 10. Yeah, I'm getting close to ending this. I wasn't sure how I was gonna make this building really initially, but like because it's on the perfect diagonal, I want it to be a sort of landmark of sorts. But I don't know what I'm gonna make it do, at least not yet. I'll have an idea at some point. I usually find inspiration from crazy sources. So yeah, we'll see. You gotta wake up at 4:20 a.m. Oh my god, dude. You are... Man. Boy, you're in the mood for chocolate cookies? Sad it's 4 a.m. and can't get them. Jesus. I'm sorry you have to wake up at 4 a.m. just to see my streams, Roses. Could be worse. I'm a Code Geass fan. I did watch Code Geass way back in the day. Code Geass wasn't half bad. It was very, like... It had a similar sort of melodrama to, like, I don't know. Pick anything, really. But it was fun. It was fun. I've not re-watched Code Geass in a good long while. So I'm not really sure, like, if I want to rewatch it. I remember going, oh wow, this was so much fun. I'll probably watch this anime again in like 2 or 3 years, and then I never did. And you know, a lot of anime are like that for me. They are an experience the first time around, and the second time around, not so much. You really cannot recapture that magic, I guess. I don't know. Shit. Oh, I fucked up this. Glass crunching ASMR win. Who lived in NC other than you? Best state. Uh-huh. Gotta wake up. As a European, I can safely say that I don't know. A European. European? Yep. Who the fuck lives in Europe? My thoughts exactly, Sam. But hey, you know. If you live in Europe, you live in Europe, I guess. You don't really have a choice, obviously. You gotta live where you gotta live, you know? But at the same time, why Europe? That, like, you could be living in a better country like China. I'm sorry, I couldn't hold that one in. Couldn't say that with a straight face. Roses from the Netherlands. Oh, okay. I don't remember. Tourists on Hollywood Boulevard have money, aren't known for their intelligence. Oh, I know, right? Those places are tourist traps. Tend to bilk people of their money because why not? Plus 99,999 social credit. Cool. I'm glad to have a high social credit score. I will need it for the coming years when Chinese invade and I start bad-mouthing their regime. I'll have whatever little charity they'll initially give me, and I'll have to make that last for a lifetime. Xi Jinping wants to know my location. Okay. I'm not wild on it because it doesn't have enough lighting on the sides. It's got, like, it's barren here on these two dark sides, but obviously it's got the giant glowstone swath through the middle. So I don't know. I gotta put something around here. But what? Oh! Inspiration. Just struck. Struck me like a truck. Isekaiing its next victim. Okay, how many from that? That is 16. So it's 16 from the ring. Paris is overrated. Oh, I know it is. Paris is a crap hole. It is a ghost of its former self. I feel so bad for anyone living in Paris with how bad it's gotten. You'll be able to barter with the guards. Oh, I know. I hope. You genuinely laughed at living in China, Mike? Oh, how could you? Several billion people have to live in China. Are you telling me that their lives are a joke? Well, a cruel joke played on them only by a horrible, equally cruel deity. But, well, we'll see. Wait a minute. Oh shit. It's 15. Damn it, I got it wrong. It's there. There we go. So just a block lower. That's not too bad. It's reparable. As opposed to irreparable. Juice. Jacking with ball? Jacking with build? What? Poncho Hamster, are you having a stroke again? Are you having the nervous shits from having to wake up so early to go to uni? Also got fame from Mr. Epic. Steal from those poor Danish people. They're miserable anyway. Oh, I know. The Danes are so miserable. Oh. Isn't Denmark one of the best fucking countries in Europe? Like, in terms of their metrics or some shit? Or am I, like, misremembering that? Got no frame for Mr. Epic. Oh. Tanks surrounding the banks and what all of Shanghai on lockdown? Yeah, I know, right? Again, a cruel joke played by an equally cruel deity. 2, 3. Let's put this right there instead. Ah, well. It's one of the best places, really. Okay, well, good. I'm at least not hallucinating. My mind hasn't lost me yet. Or left me, I mean. Well, it may be leaving me, but it isn't gone yet. Do it for Denmark. Yeah. They have an aging population. Well, I mean, a lot of places have an aging population now. That's really not new. It just means that a lot of the population will die off and have very little replacement. But, well, what can you do? Okay. Alright, well, I'm liking it. At least so far. Okay, well. Yeah, what are they supposed to do? Go baby mode? Right, there's really not much they can do right now. I don't blame them for wanting to at least attempt to solve it, but good luck with that. You can't just, you know, flick your wrist and just solve an aging population. It isn't as easy as people make it sound. Okay, one final bit. I wanted to make this section here. Pose 1, pose 2. Shit. That is just a block too high. There we go. Place obsidian with glowstone. Fuck. All right. Okay, I'm liking that. Except that, I'm not liking that. Let's make this more screw-like. I like the motif of it being, I don't know, like a Phillips head screwdriver or something. Something wacky like that. Okay. It went from a blank obsidian cylinder just sort of sitting here to something actually kind of cool. I'm proud of it. Oh. Who do you think is the most radical and devoted group of people in the world? Oh god, I don't want to think about that. And I can't say their name, so sorry. Mandatory baby making on your 18th birthday. Oh, yeah, no. I'm sure one day we will have another population boom, and people will lose their fucking minds, and then they'll inevitably calm down, and then when that population boom, of course, reaches its aging, you know, older time period, people will once again lose their fucking minds. It's almost like there are a lot of people who just genuinely don't know what they want. I don't know. Can't help you. It just is what it is. There are a lot of people in the world, and that's just life. Deal with it. But at any rate, okay. This turned out well. Truly. Surely. Okay, so pause 1. I want to copy this bad boy. Make it go elsewhere. Oh, that's right, I have to go down because it will overwrite the ceiling on that. There we go. Okay, so this extra garbage, I've got to get rid of all this. Okay, replace white stained glass with air. Okay, I want a somewhat decent starting, or I don't know what you put it, what you would call it. Something I can measure it by. What are these? Deep slate tile? Oh god, it's fucking everywhere. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, I've got to get rid of this garbage. First of all, drain. Great. Oh, I'm so sad that drain doesn't unwaterlog things. Really kind of should. Isn't it majestic how the concrete powder has been so carefully separated from the water? I can repair that. It's worth it to get rid of all this. Oh, okay. Now then, how do we put the world download in the marketplace? I don't know. I do not know. Oh, hey, Jane Miller, how are you? I was wondering if you could do a world download of Space Valkyria and put it on the Bedrock Edition marketplace. I have no idea how to go about doing that. I wish I could. I've heard about, you know, putting it on Realms, all of that. That was before the debacle with the chat reporting. And I did say I would put it out there once I'm, you know, done with it. But again, this debacle with the chat reporting, and then combine that with the fact that I don't know that Mojang is worth my time anymore. And I don't want people to think bad of me just for wanting to put my build on the marketplace or on the realms or whatever, just to have it there for people to access. Like, yeah, I know people who could let me get that done, but like at this point, Mojang's name is kind of mud. I really don't think it's a wise idea to get in bed with them at this point. So realistically, once I release the world download, it'll be for Java only. And if you figure out a way or have tools or some other means of converting it from there, by all means, you have at it. I'm not going to stop you. If you want to play this in Bedrock, if you do the hard work of getting it there, you're more than welcome. I know there's a way to do it. I just don't know what that is, because Bedrock is the inferior version of the game. I seriously don't know of anyone who plays Bedrock unironically. So I don't know. I couldn't tell. I can't help you, really. Gotta be a certified hood classic. I guess. Okay. Oh no, I fell. Okay, this is the dead center of the base. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, and just to review from the last time, the last building session, I made these spheres at Stone Cold Killa's behest. And I made these entrances as well. Sort of gave them a little more flair. And then I rotated them and put them on every cardinal direction entrance. And then I put enough spheres underneath everything that it, pretty well. Yeah, the only way you see it is you just want to see the funny glitches and stuff in Bedrock. I don't blame you. Okay, let's rotate this 90 degrees, so we'll be going this way. To this extreme. Figure out how to put it in the marketplace and the okay. Ah. Here it is. Oh dear, Mr. Pylon, you're in the fucking way. That's unfortunate. That's no cool. Let's do a cylinder of air. 10 blocks wide. 50 blocks wide. There we go. Poof! Like it never even happened. Alright. So that's the perfect diagonal. No. Okay, right here. Okay. Should have enough room. Should fit seamlessly, I'd say. Yes. I don't know how that got there, but okay. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't need this centering bit. I'll just have to erase it from the other one. Had it years ago, no homework before high school. Ah. No, the conduit tower, no! I totally can't make, a bajillion copies of them and put them everywhere. I totally haven't done that already with 15 or 16 different, placements. I think one conduit tower being destroyed is, you know, for the greater good. I think it'll be okay. Summer school should exist as a last resort. Yeah, probably. It's okay, Jack. Don't sweat. Okay, thank you, Jane. I'm glad you're understanding. Okay, where's the next one? Shite. Oh, this is a little bit more troublesome. I've kind of boxed this one in. I mean, you can get rid of the conduit tower easily, but... now I don't know. We gotta move this. Somehow, some way, I've gotta move this. But how much more over can I move it? Man, I really boxed myself in there. Because I can't afford to just overwrite this one. And it's going to look weird if there's a spot missing. It's like if I do it right here. This is how it will look. It's a little weird. Well, I could break it on purpose. Like break the shielding, I don't know, like right here, and then delete over. Since it connects up to like right here. And then make it look broken, or make it look only partial, I guess. Break it off here where it connects at this diagonal. Something like that. I think I might end up having to do that. Because it's too troublesome to move the entire building. Uh-oh. She is awake. She was being so nice and quiet all stream, and then... meow. We're talking about you, Ellie. Are you gonna do something? What you gonna do about it, huh? Nothing, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Actually, I know what she'll do. She'll come over here and start begging. And then it will be really difficult to ignore her. Oh, my kitty. Her persnickety demanding ways. Saddest story you can tell was one day when your grandpa was in the nursing home. It was during COVID. Oh God, COVID was awful for the elderly. Aunt and granduncle Christine tried to get out of his bed. Oh. See, I knew she'd be here any second. The begging begins. Tried to get out of his bed to say hello, but he was too weak, so he had to basically lay down and give up, and he was dead 2 days later. Oh my God, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that, Top Hat. Give her cat weed. I don't have any on hand to give her. She's a good kitty. She just wants out of my room. She didn't want anything extravagant. Oh, she's pawing my leg. She's using her little paw on it to make me do something. What do you want? What if I don't do it? Well, you don't have anything to say to that, do you? I love you. She just lightly taps her paw on my leg like I'm gonna do it. Please, pretty please, sir. Sir, may I have some more, sir? If I ignore her, she gets more belligerent as time goes on. It's really cute. I'm in the middle of something, baby. What is it? What is it? Did Timmy fall down the well again? Ugh. I swear, why do we put up with that boy? We should just leave him for dead this time. I'm tired of his antics, his shenanigans. Every time Timmy falls down the well, I'm forced to do something about it. No more. Oh, she laid down on the floor, defeated. Don't worry, baby. One more twist of the clipboard, and I will happily go do whatever it is you want me to do. Hopefully, this area is more open. It really isn't. Well, this building is more movable. I can just move this one upward a great deal. I don't have to worry about it as much. Okay. This one plus 2. Okay. I'm almost done, I swear. Wow, shockingly, this doesn't like take up a bajillion square meters and isn't actually terrible. Let's move it 15 blocks forward. That looks to be fine on that end. But it's still not fine on this end. That's not enough. Did that go too far? It didn't. Okay. Yes, that's perfect. Final tower. Perfect. Okay. That about does it. You just barely see all 4 in render distance, along with the other central cardinal towers, but it works. Whatever. Okay, I like that. I like how the 4 diagonal towers, they've got that purple tinge to them, and they stick out against the black background of the end. That's the kind of shit I live for. Well, all right. Still got a long way to go, but one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, we're getting there. It looks insane, I know. Thank you. Oh, well, at any rate, let me get back in. Thank you all so much for coming out. How do I still have things to build? See all this empty space here? I gotta put buildings there. They can't just remain empty. And then I've got to put little detailings in between buildings where there's not enough room for full buildings. The whole place has to have a more lived-in feel than just this. This is getting there, but it's not there. We're probably about 75% of the way finished. 75, close to 80, maybe. Like when I get all of the buildings for like spots like here, this big section that's just like empty, This section here, here. There's another section here, and then on its opposite, there's a section here that could fit something small in it. I've got to finish this dirt mansion, make it look more interesting. There's a giant section here that's just kind of hanging out empty. And then other little bits and bobs of just general emptiness, and then I've got to snake more of these, you know, water tubes everywhere, because that's a transportation method. I don't know that I got done with this build, but for now it's fine. And just things like that. There's so much more to do. And then there's all the little inner building smaller bits and bobs. Like I just recently designed this off screen. Let me find it. And all these buildings don't have interiors. That's the final 25%, is putting interiors everywhere. Shit, where'd I put them? I designed another something. It's nothing extravagant, but it's another little bit of foliage in nature. Here it is. Yeah, I designed this off stream yesterday, just in my spare time, and I've been putting them in a few places, but I gotta do more little bits of things like this, you know, like this. They're great little filler pieces that really help give the place life. And then obviously I need to do more more of these lampposts, more of these fountains that I made and then never really did anything with. I'll get to it. Don't worry, I'll get to it. But for today, I think that'll do it. Can't wait for the download in 2024. You may not be too far off the mark, L46. That might just be what it ends up becoming. Who the hell knows? But at any rate, for a build that's taken me since 2017, that'll be 7 years. 2024 is 7 years. God. Well, hey, if that's how long it takes, that's how long it takes. I'm not going to worry about it. Make mechanical villages hidden in builds for villagers to move around. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, Stone Cold Killer. If I remember that, I will do that. Glance at that later, Rippa. Okay. Well, watch Dude's hardcore end spawn challenge to tree with 30,000 end roots. Oh, yeah, I know. That shit's insane, too. But at any rate, I will catch you all later. Tomorrow for hardcore. Same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all have a good one. Thank you all so much for coming out and watching and donating a little bit of your time. Just support me any way you can. Follow me on Twitter. Do the typical YouTube stuff. Y'all, I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to start saying it. Y'all subscribe. Come back for more of this. Y'all take care. Bye.